this Wi-Fi going on, all this Bluetooth, locking it all down, baby. All this money on the Bluetooth, lock it down with the Bluetooth. I'm that boy they call Bluetooth. I'm that boy they call Bluetooth. All this money on the Bluetooth, lock it down with the Bluetooth. I'm that boy they call Bluetooth. I'm that boy they call Bluetooth. 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 Got that blue energy. Bluetooth. Bluetooth. What's up, shorty? Got it right here. Youtubestreetz. What's up with the street? I'm your host, gmoney.com. It's GEEMUNNI.com. Hot chicks on the street. We're out here in the Youtubestreetz, looking at this nice, pretty girl. Real nice, shorty, nice. Shake your ass for the cash. But look, gotta stick to the skirt. Y'all know what Jigga say. Money over, just niggas stick to the skirt. Y'all know what they say, you know what I'm saying? Money over bitches, niggas stick to the skirt. You know what I'm saying? Shorty was flame though, I ain't even gonna hold it. But look, back to the street where the money was popping out here. It was popping. So look, you got Poppy, that's AKA Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the joint. Talking about his people after him out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's saying the streets is getting hectic for him. You know, people trying to line him up out here in these streets. Y'all talking about in these Youtubestreetz. So look, but look, don't get it twisted. They'll be like, where the Youtubestreetz is the street. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, when people upload stuff on YouTube, where it's coming from? The streets. So that's why Youtubestreetz is the street. So yeah, stuff getting a little crazy out here. So now, we about to pull up on Hassan Campbell. He been having a lot to say lately. So we here bringing you dropping the script. Check him out. Hassan Campbell. Shorty put in work. Shorty let me see you work. Shake your ass for the cash. Shorty put in work. Shorty let me see you work. Shake your ass for the cash. Shorty put in work. Shorty let me see you work. Shake your ass.
And I'm not saying that anybody that goes after the dollar behind somebody that hurt them is prostitution, but it's like, it's no point of me taking his money. There's no point. What is it gonna do for me? Make me look like that's why I went after him? Nah, keep your money. Now, if we're going through the criminal aspect, which all of these lawyers want money first. They want the lawsuit first.
Can't do it without.
So now with the John Doe that's going at him, because he took dudes over state line, it becomes federal. So now I see certain people reaching out, and then other people reaching out. Well, you know, I ain't want to tell you this, but blase, blase, blah, blase, blase, blah, be on point. And it's like, oh, okay. Right. Some of these videos that you see being made about me is people that's actually being paid by him, sponsored by him.
Wow.
And because I come at so many rappers now, it's the perfect cover. He got a lot of beef now. Now it's time for us to play our card. Let's play the game, nigga.
That took a lot of strength for you, though, to stand up to all of that.
to just deal with that process is a lot of strength. A lot of people wouldn't deal with it that way and still be kind of like sane. Like somehow you made it.
But why not go through the criminal court system?
No, the criminal is where I want to go. At first, initially, when I came out, I didn't even want to do none of this. Like, it was like when I came out on Facebook. But the time I came out, some of the brothers that I had love for that raised me in the game started the Zulu Warriors. And that security company, like, you'll see footage with me with mad celebrities. We was bodyguarding mad celebrities, and it was picking up, it was hitting big.
Right.
So now, threatening Bam with the allegations on him, it threatened Zulu Nation as a whole. So they asked me to take the video down because, yo, you destroying the brand now. Everything was the brand. And because these were the brothers that I actually dealt with, I rocked with, I said, you know what, I'm gonna take my video down. I did it. 6 months later, out of nowhere, B Stinger comes out. I look at the newspaper. Let me slow it down. I get a phone call. Niggas talking about killing you. The dude that made that phone call is a dangerous nigga that I met through them niggas. We became real close. So when he called me, he said, look at the newspaper. I look at the newspaper, B Stinger's on the newspaper. I calls the nigga Bambaataa immediately like, yo, I don't got nothing to do with that dude. But because niggas is talking about XYZ, I said, yo, I'm gonna be real. I said, yo, throw me a couple of burners.
Wow.
Throw me a couple of burners so I can handle my business. So the nigga Bam was like, talk to Tafiq. I said, what? I said, I'm talking to you, nigga. He was like, to talk to, nigga, fuck you. That's when I ended up on Star. Because my whole thing is, don't play with me. Don't act like you don't know what's going on. Talk to this one, talk to that. No, I'm talking to you. I don't have nothing to do with B Stinger. So, I guess he didn't know that at the time. It's like, okay, I'm just being attacked again. What part of the game is this? When I spoke to Bam, they had a meeting. I skipped past this. They had a meeting.
Right.
In the meeting, he confessed in front of a room full of niggas what he did. This was Muhammad's house. F was there, Doc was there, heavy hitters was there.
Wow.
Sitting there, heavy hitters. He started crying, apologizing, and everything else, said he was gonna do X, Y, Z. He was gonna build a community center. He was gonna give back to the youth. And the only thing I asked him was to put a tombstone on my man B.O.'s grave. Wow. There's 3 things that he promised. He ain't do none of that, but I ain't bothered a nigga. All right, cool. He apologized. The fact that he acknowledged in front of the room of people he did that to me was enough for me. I moved past it.
Right.
When B Stinger came back out, he pulled me back into this world. And see, the reason why I was so mad at B Stinger, why you keep flipping on another victim? Because I'm warring now with my own, with the same niggas he's with. I'm warring with. 1 minute you giving me conversations with these niggas trying to like give you money to pay you off, because they was more scared of B Stinger than me, because B Stinger was playing with
Here's a passive income online business that you haven't heard of that allows you to be free. You know about making extra income driving for Uber or Lyft? You might have even tried it already. How much income do you think this rideshare driver makes each month? $2 grand? $4 grand? Before you give an answer, I want you to think about something. The only way you can make decent money as a rideshare driver is to strap yourself into your car for hours at a time. And the rideshare company you're helping to make rich, they don't even cover your gas costs. But you know what's better? Becoming a digital driver, they can generate $5,000 to $10,000 of pure profit every single month. And it's semi-passive income without the hidden costs and with any previous experience or skills. As a digital driver, you pick up customers from busy online junctions like Facebook, Instagram, and Google, and then you drop them off at the door of grateful local business owners without ever having to leave your couch. And like clockwork, you're paid for this valuable service every single month. Because online customers are the hottest commodity out there. They've become the absolute lifeblood of local businesses. They almost can't stay in business without them. which makes it a no-brainer for local business owners to pay people like you and I to deliver customers to them month after month. Just over the last 2 years, we've used this exact method to generate over $7.5 million. Forbes, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, they're all reporting on what we're doing. As for the longest time, everyone thought the only people who could do this were tech geniuses and corporations. But as my mentor Abdul taught me, technology has leveled the playing field. And as we speak, there's a limited time opportunity for you to get in on the action right now. As the market for online customers is expected to only boom even bigger this year,
the legal team. So they was nervous of him. He's playing like a legal team. So he got all these dudes on the phone offering him money. That audio is on the internet. It's there. And then you got Mickey Benson, which was Fat Joe and Ice-T manager in the past. I don't know if they still dealing with him, whatever the case. He managed a lot of groups on the phone, telling them, you know you like it. You know you was with it. Ain't nobody force you to do nothing. So because a grown man took advantage of a little boy, he had to be forced. If that's your logic, so you know what I mean? That was the thing. My thing with B Stinger was that allegedly people put him up to coming out against Bam because it was a money thing for him. Not to say Bam didn't do what he did. Because I can tell you right now from the things that B Stinger said, Bam got it. On top of the fact that they correlated with a lot, he did not make that up. And the reality of it is, like, Bam got too many dudes. Way too many dudes. I seen dudes in his book that I wouldn't even call them niggas names because they that dangerous. Like, wow. These niggas ain't nothing to play with.
That's it, make me angry. Was him admitting that in the circle, the closure for you? Was that what you needed?
It wasn't. What it was is that when I told my story on the nigga, it was a build-up. For one, I couldn't even, like, after he got stabbed, he gave me the picture of the dude that stabbed him. We was looking for the dude to air the nigga out. I tell niggas this all the time. He gave me the picture. If dude just stabbed him for no reason, people gotta understand something. Even though Bam molested me, he raised me. And I was raised around a bunch of molesters. He wasn't the only one. I was being molested since I was a kid. So with Bam, it was like he also protected me and raised me. So it's like, all right, this is the uncle that molested you that paid your way to college. So when people sit up there saying, oh, he paid his way to college, no, nigga, I went to jail. When they said he was in a relationship, I was 18. When I turned 18 years old, September 3rd turned on 18. September 5th, I believe it was, Max got shot on Trio. September 6th, I was going to run for murder. So I'm on a run for multiple homicides now and attempted murders. I'm on Rikers Island for 3 years. Fighting cases. So all these times when they sit up there, this was going on with Bam, no, I was in jail. These was my early years of going on with Bam, but eventually at some point in time, I broke off from Bam anyway. I was in Connecticut doing things out there and all over the place, just tearing shit up. But when homeboy got stabbed, it was like it was eating. I'm having conversations behind the scenes like, yo, everybody just shutting it off. And it was one day, I was watching, was it Criminal Minds? What's his name? Shamar, whatever it is. I don't remember the brother name. Criminal Minds. I was watching the episode. And I think it was his gym teacher that got him. That molested him, right? So he came back, and that was what the episode was about. Now the crazy part about it is when I seen that episode, I was in Bam's building in the same apartment, but on the lower floor. So it kind of like struck me, right? Then I think I had a drink, and I was on the phone with my mom, and I blurted it out what the nigga did to me. And I heard, like, it was like, you see how this room is silent? There was a cold silence. Like I know it stuck a nail through her. Because I never tell nobody my mother didn't love me at all. It's just that she was dysfunctional. Just keeping it funky. So when she heard that, it just put like a nail through her. So I said, I knew right then and there, once I did that to her, he had to feel that. And that's what the video was that ended up with me in the car. And I put it on Facebook and everybody was bugging. Like you had, like a lot of people was bugging. Because they knew the street words and it was like, wow, if he said that, that happened.
This trap to a smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Take baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga know what the reverse. Just the way you need to.
Okay, now we back for the kids take. You know what I'm saying? We back for the kids take. Bluetooth to Bluetooth. But yeah, look. So y'all heard highs. So basically, this is my take on it. I mean, basically it's like, I say, they be coming out making public announcements that somebody trying to get at you on YouTube. These YouTube streets coming out with it.
Get into them bags, get into them bags, get into them bags.
I'm like, they gotta be the most biggest rat shit of all. Basically what that is. Some rat shit, some scary shit. Like who was you trying to tell? Like why are you telling the public that these people are trying to get at? Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Tell the public that these people trying to get at.
Now I'm rapping.
Some stuff ain't for videos, everything ain't for YouTube. Everything ain't for the streets, baby. That's what I need to know. Everything ain't for the streets.
Now I'm selling bags. I got
everything ain't for the streets.
Putting out bags. Yeah.
Yeah, everything ain't for the street.
Making bags.
Everything ain't. Some things not to be spoken about. Like, I guess he think he gonna fix that up by talking about it.
All that trash.
All that's doing is making people more mad and want to get at you even more. So that's what that is. Keep talking shit. Like I said, it's all about direction in the streets. If you want to keep talking shit about somebody, eventually you're going to have to deal with that person. That makes sense, right? You're going to get that direction. Talking shit about this person and that person. You're going to have to deal with that person. That's my take. Sometimes you gotta be real about shit, like shit real like that. Like, I guess what you just gonna broadcast the whole thing, run with it. I mean, I guess it's just different strokes for different folks.
Louis Vuitton. Eskimo bag.
I'm saying to me though,
Take a trip.
I don't think it's a good move. You don't think that's no good move?
I'm putting
Keep coming making videos about people saying
in the
they
Gucci
trying to get at you. That don't make me like, I ain't never. Where they do that at?
fresh Gucci bag.
Where they do that at? I guess look out here on these YouTube streets, so everything is possible. Anything is possible. So I'm gonna bring y'all the take. Keep bringing y'all the take. So that's my take on it. It's like everything ain't for the TV. So So he wanted to make it TV, so he wanted to go down that road and put it on TV.
Yo.
Then that's what your videos gonna be about. Like I said, so.
Body bag.
And I guess that's what most of the stuff probably been about.
Flipping bag.
You know?
Bag.
But so that's it for the peoples out there. Y'all don't know. I gotta clean up the streets. So I'm cleaning up the street. Make sure y'all download my CD. Stream my CD. All you gotta do is type in GEEMUNNI.com. Just type in GEEMUNNI anywhere in any search bar, anywhere. Bluetooth to Bluetooth. And that's it, y'all. So, to the next episode, I'll holler back at y'all. Peace.